What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Chanel Neal, Drinks and Conversation.
And Maisha.
And I'm Kiki.
It's Friday. Y'all know Y'all know how we love Fridays, okay? So, you guys, I want to thank you guys again for joining my channel. Thank you for subscribing to the community. Every day, my subscriber list goes up, so I appreciate you guys. We're going to try to we're going to continue this. We're going to stay, persistent and keep it going every week so we can continue to gain followers. So, I'm going to let you guys know we appreciate you. We're going to do something a little different tonight compared to our other topics. Tonight, we are talking about parenting. Okay, parenting. So if you're a mother out there, you definitely want to watch this show. We're going to talk about parenting black kids out here, sons at that, because we all have sons on this couch right here. So tonight, we're not gonna jump right in it. We're just gonna go ahead and talk with the ladies, see what they had going on this week, and get a little bit personable with everybody. So what's up, ladies? Y'all look good in pink.
Hey, my favorite color.
Everybody got their hair did.
Yes.
Finally. Everybody got their hair did. Okay, they weren't playing no games. What else is new this week with you?
I guess it is, but just working on my business.
How's that? Congratulations. So
It's going
you got
good.
an event tomorrow. Are you excited about that?
I am very excited.
What are you wearing?
Oh my God.
What you wearing? You don't know what you wearing?
I still don't know. I had to
The
get
photographer got to be cute. You got to be cute.
I know, but I got to
be comfortable.
too.
So yeah, that's the thing. So whatever you do, definitely wear flats or whatever. But you still got to go and represent.
Yeah.
So yeah. Kiki, what you been up to lately?
Well, I'm back to work.
You happy about that right there?
I am. I'm happy, but who's not happy to get free money? I mean,
Okay.
money
Is
to
it
do
free when you're
nothing.
working? Okay,
Money
money
to do nothing.
Oh, I guess it is free money if you ain't doing that.
Yeah, might as well get it.
All we're looking for is drones. We're supposed to be under some attack, so we're looking for drones in the air.
What?
Yeah, y'all didn't hear about it. Like, y'all didn't hear about what Biden did. Biden did something in Afghanistan or something like that, and they're supposed to be coming. They're trying to take data from every city and stuff.
I read something where they said Biden is not going to be removed from the office. That's like removed from the office. What is going on?
Because he started that war over there. Yeah,
but then he started pulling troops out, right?
But it was too late. Half of them was already hospitalized.
Oh man, and left the Americans over there though.
Yep. And that's why, and whoever they got into it with over there, they're sending drones over here, going over all the data centers, stealing data information, because I'm in one of the most dangerous spots there is, because our data is with the Air Force. Air Force is who is taking most of the weapons for our Army. So we have 3 sets of data. We have data for the airplanes, and then we have data for the Air Force.
Okay.
So
I
have to keep clicking into each data system. Like, they want me to do it around 12 when I first get there. They want me to do it again around 3, 4. They want me to do it again 6 or 7.
Oh, that's a lot of times.
Yeah, it's really bad. They was just like, they told us don't go outside for any reason.
What?
Whenever I come in, they have 3 polices when I come in, and then it's 2 polices, and when I leave, it's 1 police, and then 1 police escort me to my car.
That's crazy.
Ooh, yeah.
It seemed like you had, right? So like you had a heckier week than anybody else.
It's really bad. Yeah.
I've been working, and I got a 1-year-old, so she keep me busy. So y'all know how that is right there. So yeah.
She keep you on your
and she definitely does. And I read my horoscope. You guys read your horoscope lately?
No, I was supposed to do that earlier.
Yes, and it was very refreshing. So my horoscope for last month and this month. So I'm just letting the blessings come in. I love astrology. I love horoscopes, all of that. But you guys should definitely read your horoscope, because I'm telling you, mine is on point, and we're around each other, so that energy can feed off each other. I'm just saying. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it, because my 1-year-old, she's gonna be waking up soon, and she's a mama's girl. I'm pretty sure you guys know that if you follow me. So yeah. All right, last week I think you went first. I think we're gonna do Maisha this time first.
You can go first.
That's fine. I'll go first.
Okay.
All right. So my first topic is, when did you become a parent? When did you become a parent?
Okay, well, I became a parent at 16. I found out that I was pregnant 10 days before I turned 17.
Really?
Yeah.
So you was a teen mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
16. Got pregnant at 16. Had him at 17.
Was you nervous? Because you had your son younger than I had my first one.
Yeah, I was. I was already like I was pregnant before, so you know, whenever I realized that I was gonna carry this for full time, it was just like, oh my goodness, like it was whenever I started when it was almost time for me to deliver.
Okay.
It was whenever they decided they wanted to put me in this parenting class, and then like I seen all this shit. I'm just like, y'all gonna get this to me like last minute?
No.
And then the man, he was like, yeah, he was like, this is the worst time, and I'm just like.
The worst time to what? Be a parent?
No, he was just like, yeah, like,
yeah, and he was like, a long time ago type stuff. Yeah.
He was like, I don't know how to put you in this class so late. I'm trying to figure it out too. I was 8 months pregnant. It was by that time it was too late.
Well, at least you got off for parenting classes. I don't remember getting off. You got off for parenting classes?
Well, actually, I did parenting in high school. I took parenting classes in high school. I didn't have my first till I was 22.
Really? That's a good age, though. Like, I mean, not really, because when I'm thinking about my own kids, I wish they would at 22. But you know, us growing up, I would say 22 would be a good age to have your first child. You know, I'm with Kiki.
Yeah, it was great for me because I already knew I wasn't ready for kids right out of high school, or I went to high school, graduated, and went to tech school, graduated.
Okay.
So I was like, I made
now
a
you ready to have your
promise
baby?
myself, yeah.
Okay, so would you say your first son was planned?
He wasn't planned, but it was. I feel like, I mean, of course, being a new mom, of course, I don't know anything about being a parent.
Right.
You know, I did parenting in high school, but still, I had my mother there with me to help me, and she had a lot of great pointers, and she didn't step in too many times. She was like, you had them.
Okay. So she wasn't overbearing.
Yeah, but of course, if I needed help, then she was always there to help me. So.
Okay. Well, I had my first at 18, so I'm definitely with Kiki with the whole teen mom thing or whatever. So I got pregnant at 17. I got pregnant with a one-night stand. So that happens. It definitely happens, ladies. And it's okay. It's no judgment. Yeah. It happens. You will be surprised. You can sleep with somebody one time and get pregnant. Mm-hmm. But, yep, I got pregnant by one-night stand. I remember picking my baby daddy up in my car off of Freedom somewhere. And he looked so good, y'all. He was so good. He looked so good. Oh, my gosh. And let me tell you something. How you know I speak things to existence, because to this day he can tell you the story. When I saw him, he got in my car, he was so fine, and all I kept saying was just like, I want to have your baby. He said, you want to have my baby? I said, yes, because you're just so fine, you got these eyes, and I said, you get me pregnant. I said, I get pregnant with a boy, he's gonna be fine as hell. And he said, you want my baby? You can't have my baby. It's like, yes, I want your baby. So, you know, he wasn't paying me no attention, but slowly but surely, I ended up having his baby, and my son looks exactly like him. And he even knows it. It trips me out when your kids know they look like the other parent. Like, he'll be sitting in the car, and he'll be looking in the mirror, and he'll be like, yo, look just like such and such. Like, I'm happy you know. You look just like him. More like him than the rest of his kids. So, yeah, I'm definitely a teen parent on that one. So, what about Kiki? You only got one. So, when it came to your second one, was you just as excited when you had your first one, or was it more like, damn?
Of course, I was excited with all of them.
Definitely.
I mean, like, of course, well, none of them was actually planned, but when I got pregnant, when I found out I was pregnant, it wasn't like, man, nah, I'm not having this one. No, I was excited, and I just dealt with it like that.
Okay. I mean, definitely, like she said, all of them are definitely a blessing. But I'm not gonna lie, some of them pregnancies creep up on your ass, and you just see with the
creep up. But at the end of the day, like they are, yeah.
What? Because I'm telling you, Isaiah creeped up on me. Zaire couldn't have been no more than 3 months apart. 3 months, and people to this day give my kids hell. My kids are 11 months apart. So I was 19, and I had 2 kids. So, yeah, that was, I'm telling you, when I got pregnant with Isaiah, I was just more like, what the hell is this? I was at work when I found out I was pregnant with him. So I was like, what the hell is this? I called my baby daddy like, what is this? And he's happy because it's his first kid. And I'm like, nah, bro, I just had one. But you know what? I felt obligated, so we gave him his kid or whatever. All right, Ish, your next card.
Okay, so my question is going to be, what is the hardest thing about being a parent?
What's the hardest thing about being a parent? I would say not really. I can't whoop my child. My son, I can't.
You can't discipline him?
Why
is
my voice is enough. My voice carries enough.
Does it work though? Does your voice work?
I mean,
Does it work for real?
like it scares him.
Does
Like
it-
not in
does
a
it-
bad
does it
way.
really?
Yeah.
And how old is he again?
He's 8. So I don't parent, like I don't whoop him.
Okay.
My mama, she a whooper, and it surprises me when she whoop because I was like, but you told me not to whoop him, but you can whoop him.
Right.
So it's just like I can't whoop him.
Okay.
I feel like my voice is enough. I tell him
It's not, but we're gonna let you be great.
It might be for right now, but
Right.
as he gets older, you like my mother used to tell me like you spoiled them too much when they was little because now it's like they don't have the fear of God in them.
Okay.
But they do with her. They don't play with her, but with me it's like but they know like when I'm serious or whatever, but still at the same time I wish I would have did it when they were younger, but oh believe me, all of them they got tore up. All of them they got tore up.
But I mean, I say that.
Okay.
I played the counting game. One.
Oh, wow. Girl,
Oh my goodness.
Girl,
Daycare days.
You know
You got 5 seconds to get down to 5.
that don't even here doesn't even pay that no attention.
And he's a boy too.
Yeah.
So
I mean, but he does it.
if it's working for you, hey, sometimes it don't work for everybody. As long as you know it's working for you, then
works for you.
hey.
But I feel like the hardest thing about being a parent for me personally, I would feel like being Superwoman. Because I feel like being a mom and being a single mom, we're always stuck as being a Superwoman. You got to do it all.
Yep.
And everything falls on your shoulders. So much pressure. The bills, when the kids, picking them up from work, taking them to school. Like, you got to make sure all that is taken care of. And on top of that, if you have younger kids, and I know experience with my younger kids when they were younger, you got to also be that coach too. You got to build their self-esteem.
Yep.
Because other kids out here are cruel. And kids are mean as hell. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I was building up my second son's self-esteem like every day when he was in elementary school that it was annoying.
Yeah.
Doing 60 from Monroe just to get home because somebody went to jump him when he got off the bus or whatever, or somebody called him fat. It was just so much going on or whatever. Like, it was just nonsense. So being mom and being the hardest thing was just being Superwoman. Like, everybody looks at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's for real, for real. Like, my son is 19, and, he came in the room earlier today. He was just like, so, Mom, do I tell her that I need 11 and 12 off? And I'm in the bathroom. I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? Whatever. And he's like, the 11 and 12. His birthday's the 12th. And I'm like, yeah, tell her you need 11 and 12 off. It's your birthday. You got family events. It's paid for. Because we don't work on our birthday. But that goes to show you right there, he still looks forward to Mom to give him the answer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's about to be 19. He's looking at me like, yo, do I tell her I don't want to work? Yes! It's only a job. You tell her you're not going to be there. So I would say that's the hardest thing. What about you?
The hardest thing for me, because I have 4 different personalities in the house, and trying to cater to each one of them. It's like, okay, I'm trying to deal with this one over here, then this one got something going on, then this one got something going on. So I'm like trying to tend to all 4 of them in different ways.
That makes sense though, but
hard.
you're so right there. You're so right there. Kiki, you next, boo. Kiki gonna start getting some flashcards like me and Maisha. She be cheating every week, y'all.
You gotta run.
She be cheating every week. She be cheating.
I know.
We gonna start.
It's
She gonna start
over.
putting a quarter in the bin for that every week. 50 cents, bruh.
Nobody writes anymore when you have a phone. Like nobody's writing.
It's fine. Like I said, we're gonna start docking her 25 cents every time.
Okay.
For each card.
Right.
That's his card.
Exactly. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So, who was the first person y'all told when y'all got pregnant?
It's always my oldest sister. I ain't gonna lie. Yep, it's like me and my sister went through ups and downs, but when shit hits the fan, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, I call my oldest sister. Like, and it's crazy because, like I said, we done been through a lot of crap as being sisters. But whenever I get pregnant, Nisha, Nee, I got something to tell you. Nee.
I can't remember, to be honest. Like, that was like almost 20 years ago. So,
Well,
but like,
When you got pregnant with your first, did you tell your mom first?
it was either her or his dad.
Oh yeah, you know.
Yeah.
It
It was more-
always gotta be the first, right?
Well, me and him was still in a relationship together, so like.
You right. No, Mike, you're so right. It usually is the baby daddy first. So let it go.
Yeah.
It usually is the baby daddy first. Like,
My baby
yo,
daddy.
let me holler at you, bro.
My baby daddy. My baby daddy is the one who actually told me I was pregnant.
Did he?
And then he was like, I was like, no, I'm not, because he noticed a sleeping pattern with me. He was like, Kiki, you sleeping a lot. And he said, and I didn't want to say nothing, but you gained weight. Like, gained weight? He was like, yeah. He was like, the only thing that can make you gain weight like that, because I wasn't eating. I was a real skinny girl. He was like, the only thing that can make you gain weight like that is a baby. And he was like, you remember when you got pregnant the first time? That same weight gain is back. And I was looking at him like, you call me fat?
Right.
So he was like, nah. He said, but I'm telling you, pregnant. So I was like, I don't believe him. So I laid there for a few seconds, and I got up. It was me, his younger brother, and him. I was like, let's go to the hospital. So I went to the hospital that night, and they came in there. Like, the man looked at me. He said, Miss Young? I said, yes, sir. He said, yep, you got a little one in there. I said, how many months am I? He was like, he said, look like you, like 2.5, almost 3 months.
Wow.
And then I started thinking back, and I looked at him. I said, you know what you did there? But my son was playing. I will say that. My son was playing. And it was just like, I started thinking about it. I was like, September? Our 2-year anniversary was September 25th.
Okay.
I got pregnant.
On your anniversary. It be like that, girl.
That's exactly like, cause and then it's crazy because he gonna tell me, but he already knew I was here.
Yeah,
like,
he already knew. He already knew.
You playing that. You
He
did that on
already
purpose.
knew.
And I was fucked up that
Here,
night, so
it
I
be
know.
like that. So it went down. And when the neighbors knew her name. Okay, Maisha, what you got?
So what are some of the daily obstacles you face as being a single parent?
Trying to be everywhere at once. I work nights.
Ooh.
So it's like I have to be able to get home in time to make sure I get enough sleep to be able to get up to go pick my son up because he doesn't ride the bus. With COVID going on, he doesn't ride the bus anyway. And so it's just like making sure that he finna start doing karate. So I gotta make sure that I have enough time to be able to make it to whatever competitions they supposed to be having.
Right.
I don't know what karate
gotta
is, but yes.
Gotta go.
And I gotta make sure that I'm able to at least be at some of his practice, if not all of them.
Yeah.
And then it's like
We know all about that.
like she want him there at 3:30. He get out of school at 2:00.
Okay.
But she said sometimes the practices go over. Sometimes it'll go from
Right. That's what they do.
to 6:30 to 7:00, and I'm just like, how can I make that? And then still be able to get enough rest or not even get enough sleep at all to even be able to go to work at
But
night.
you know what I always tell my kids? And not even just people I'm talking to too, when they be like, I want to see you. And I'm like, I want to see me too. Like, I need a clone. You know what I'm saying? So I think the hardest obstacle of being a mom is just like she said, just being in multiple places at one time. Oh, I got to take the kids here. I got to take the here and here. I got to do this. And it's like also not forgetting who you are to yourself and either working or trying to build a business and trying to leave a legacy for your kids. So it's definitely that. What do you think?
I actually agree with that's the biggest thing for any single, I'll say single mother, well single dads also.
Yeah, definitely.
Just trying to be, but I did it. I thank God, but I did it because even with me working multiple jobs, I was still, my kids was playing football. I was at just about every football practice, every football game. Even I had my 2 youngest, they was doing karate. I was at practice with them. I was at that little thing. So, but
as I said about being a superwoman.
At the end of the day, I was tired.
Yeah.
But I knew what I was doing.
But you gotta get it done.
Yeah.
You gotta get it done.
That's all that matter. When they look out there, they see mom right there, and that puts a smile on their face. So I'm happy about that.
You gotta get it done, and there's no other way around it. It's like a lot of, and I think that's where a lot of women fail at when we raising black men, is because some of them lack off when it comes to that right there, that motherhood. You know what I'm saying? Some of them just like let them raise themselves. Like I feel like a lot of times when black men go out here astray, run run away, be in trouble with the law and stuff, it starts with the mom. I don't care what nobody say. It comes from the mom, because if you raise that child and you show that child nourishing, I ain't saying you gotta baby him all the time, but like be there, like you said, let him know, baby, I'm here.
Yep.
If so and so ain't here, I'm here. Mama's baby, daddy's maybe. You know what I'm saying? When they get hurt, you there. When you constantly that mom, and that's like I watch you with your kids, with them growing up, and you was definitely that mom. You would be at work, but you would make sure you check in on them kids, and they would know not to have nobody in your house, and you was at them games, like, and you, like you said, you did it before. Like, girl, I be like,
and going to school.
yes. What I've been doing, you know what I'm saying? Calling me like, did you know your kids in my house? Like, it's in your house, cause I'm at work. So I'm not there. Why are y'all at Maisha's house? Hey, so I mean, it does. You know what I'm saying? It's like it really does. It really does. So I think I got the next card, or you got the next card?
I just said mine.
Okay. Have you ever felt like a bad mother?
Yes.
I have actually sat in my room plenty of times and cried because I felt like I was not doing enough.
Yep.
I would just ask God all the time, like, am I putting my all into it? Am I doing everything that I need to be doing? And I definitely had my nights of crying, and when the boys go to bed. So yeah. Just because of as much as I used to work.
Yeah.
And all the time that I was there with them or whatever at their practices and stuff, but I still feel like when I was at work working all these long hours, I was still missing out on a lot. And so I kind of felt guilty, even though, I was making the money and paying the bills and stuff, but at the same time, I was missing a lot of stuff that my kids were going through at home. And so that's when a lot of the acting out and stuff started. So I had to kind of cut back so I could be there with them. So.
Yeah, because one thing I will say with me and Maisha, like I said, we've been friends for like over 10 years, and we work. So when we work, and like she said, like when you're a single mom, you have to. So we were pulling about 10 to 12 hour shifts. So like you said, like you pulling all them shifts at work, you do miss out at home. Because I'm telling you right now, it be stories that my kids tell me that was going on a couple years ago, and I'm like, that happened?
Yeah.
Like y'all had who in my house? Like, Mom, we had the neighborhood in your house when you was at work, because I literally lived at work. You know what I'm saying? I lived at work, so it's like now all the stories are coming to light. You know, we walked up to Epic Center. Y'all did what? We crossed that street right there, Mom.
I'll be on the phone with mine, be like, I'll be having people go pop up on them at the house like, y'all better not be outside when it get dark. I ain't playing.
And she was, y'all. She's not lying. She was that mom. I'm more of a mom. You know, I'm at work. Call me when you get in. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how school was. I'll call you back in a little bit to see you ate dinner. While I'm doing that and doing my job as a general manager, my kids are riding their bikes to God knows who. Crossing the streets and every damn where. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, sometimes you got to figure out what's more important. Because you got to take an L somewhere. Because I feel like growing up, I bought my kids love because I spent so much time at work. You know what I'm saying? And because I bought my kids love, I have privileged adult kids now, okay? Because I bought their love growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm dead ass serious about that. I bought 2 of everything. 2 PlayStation. My used to be like,
no, that's not boys, and they don't even need it.
We go to GameStop.
Like, no.
Like, we'll all meet up at GameStop. There I am spending all my checks on games. And Maisha looking at me like, yeah, that's not happening. Her kids are looking like, but Chanel can. Maisha's like, I don't care. I'm not doing it. So, you know what I'm saying? Maisha pretty much had to place me and let me know, like, when it comes to certain things, like, I would be like, certain years, she'd be like, he ain't getting no Christmas this year. I'm like, what? He get it? But she would not. Yeah, she was not playing, y'all. She was dead ass. But that showed me, like, you gotta be stern on these little mother effers. Like, nah. Because when you give them so much, they take the inch. They take a mile. And then they start being disrespectful and doing extra stuff or whatever. Now it's like, I see why y'all didn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? So my kids be in the house, you know what? You won't get no Christmas this year. And I don't feel bad because Maisha doing her damn kids. How you doing?
Yeah, they like playing with you. And
What?
They start playing with you. They're like, oh, she ain't gonna do nothing.
No.
And so you show them.
I showed more than one of them too. Like, don't play.
And y'all be thinking she lying, right? So I call on Christmas Eve, like, hey, what you buy to Christmas? What? I ain't about to kiss nothing.
They don't know how to act right at school. They disrespectful at home. I ain't about to spend my money on y'all.
And that showed me, like, for real, like, that showed me, because I'm younger than her, so that showed me, not that much, don't get twisted, but I'm younger than her, so that showed me, like, You ain't gotta give these goddamn kids everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go spend you ain't gotta spend all this money on birthdays. You better do some cake and ice cream at the house. And to this day,
That's
we
what I
do
do.
cake and ice cream at the
Yeah.
house. I'll make y'all
Exactly.
some tacos, cake and ice cream. But I mean, that comes from me just being around her and watching her raise her kids, because it's always room for improvement. Period. Kiki, when have you felt like you was a bad mom?
Basically, whenever I first had him, and I didn't even know I had a child. I didn't know I had a child for 3 months. I had him in June, July, August, and September. I didn't know I had a child. I was in a coma. When I
Okay.
came out that coma,
What?
I didn't know I had a child.
Okay.
It was so bad because the doctor, he was telling me, he was like, baby blues is real.
Mm-hmm.
He was like it's real, because he knew I was about to go into like a bad depression, because he knew of all my days of coming into the hospital.
Right.
With a broken arm,
Okay.
bruised face, all that stuff. So
Right.
he knew. He was just like, when he put me on a no stress test, y'all know that thing that they give you before you have the baby?
Mhm.
He told me my baby's stress levels was up.
Okay.
He said, you're stressing. He said, and baby blues is real.
It
He was
is.
like, you're going to go into a deep depression if you don't get no rest. I was so scared. But the thing about it is, I never denied my baby daddy the right to be in the room.
Okay.
So while he was in the room, I had a security officer in the room, my mama and his mama. I didn't even want her there.
Okay.
But I never denied them the right to be there.
Okay.
So because of that stressed me out, because I was to a point where I was scared of my baby daddy. I was on the run from my baby daddy before I had my son.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
It was the day that I found out that I was gonna have to break my water. So I took it upon myself to call him, and I called him and I told him, I said, Mir could be here tonight or tomorrow. I was like, but I'm in the hospital now. He came down, and that was like the first time I laid eyes on my baby daddy since I left him. I was 5 months.
2 minutes.
And that's whenever I was just like, I called him, let him know. He came. I was scared the entire time. I was scared the entire time.
So what about your coma? Because you said that's when you pretty much felt like you was a bad mama, when you dropped in the coma and you didn't wake up until when?
I didn't wake up until September. I woke up out of my coma in September, and all I seen was my mama sitting there holding the baby.
Okay.
She
Wow.
literally laid him on me, and I got scared. I was like, Mama, what are you doing?
Mhm.
She was like, this is your child. I looked down at him and I said, I don't know him. I didn't know Mir. I didn't know who he was. For the first year and a half, I stayed away from Mir. I was scared of him.
Okay.
I didn't know who he was. I was in-house in therapy. After that, when I came out, it was like everything started flooding back to me in a
Wow.
rush.
Wow.
And that's whenever I started looking at it like, that's my son. I had him.
Okay. Make an ash for it.
Yeah.
I
It was
think
bad.
with me personally, you gotta go check on my camera, don't you? Go ahead. When I felt like I was a bad mom, it's pretty much when I lost it all. You know, I was just so used to giving my kids everything or whatever. And I want to say in 2016, my life came crashing down on me and I literally lost it all. And I just wanted to commit suicide. I just wanted to die. I didn't want to be here no more. I was over it. I figured my sister could do a better job with my kids. Let her do it. I just want to die. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like that's when I was a bad mom. But it took my youngest son to let me know, like, Mom, you always been there for us. Like, you just hit a hard, but like he would text me these long paragraphs like, you just hit a hard spot. We're going to get through this, Mom. We got you. We love you. But I mean, definitely that was my time right there, you guys. So yeah, we're going to take a little break for a second, you guys. Give us 1 second, okay? Break.
Go.
What's up, you guys? We're back from our little break, drink some conversation.
Hey,
so
hey.
there you go.
Hey.
We're going to go ahead and pick up where we left off at. Are we back on me, you guys?
Mm-hmm.
He's coming for you. All right. So my question for you guys next. If you can go back in time, what would you change? When it
How I
comes
got
to...
pregnant.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't even have to break it down. She was just like, oh, I got pregnant. That's what I would change right there.
Probably going through with the actual marriage, because I was engaged. Probably should have Well, I knew the circumstances, which is why I didn't do it. Probably should have thought about who I was deciding.
Now your partner.
Right, now she's really going into that. She's like, well, wait a minute. First, I should have did that. No, I should have did this too.
I should have thought about who I was giving my goods to first, and thinking about my self-worth, because he drug me through the dirt.
That's all of us.
You know, I mean, it made me a better person. It made me a better person than who I like. If it wasn't for her and my other friend, I definitely would probably still be in that deep hole. You know,
it'd be like
calling
that.
for somebody. But she's like my saving grace. Like when I met her, I met a whole different side of me. And now it's like she created a monster that she
can't turn it off. Can't cuss her out earlier today in the kitchen. Asked why she was looking at me.
She did, and I'm just like, who are you talking to? Like what? Like we really got into an argument in the kitchen.
That happened. Mike, what would you change if you could change something?
I don't think I would change anything. I just would probably wish that the fathers would be a little more involved. But
Fathers,
as far as changing who my partner was, no, because they helped me make my sons.
I like it. Yes, because I'm definitely
they would be who they are.
Yes, and I'm about to piggyback off of Maisha because she said it like for real. Like if I could change anything, I wouldn't. Like I literally would not change anything when it comes to my kids and how it happened, because I'm like I gotta tell you guys watch my vlog. I'm a strong believer in Jesus Christ, and I feel like nothing just happens just to be happening. And I feel like when we have these kids, it's not intended for God to say, oh, you're gonna be with that person forever. If you do, that's fine. He doesn't care nothing about that. Yeah. It just means that that person had the right DNA, that God wanted to create that child. And like she said, if you can change something, then my kid wouldn't be who they are. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have the 3 kids that I have now if I can go back in time and change them. And granted, I have my kids young, but look, I'm 37 and my kids are older. They're adults now, so I wouldn't change that. I do have a 1-year-old though. Damn. Gosh. But I mean, I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't.
All right. So I'm next?
Yes.
I'm next. Okay, so my next question would be, how do you feel when people try to question your parenting?
I'm like, do you got kids? I'm sorry, I'm blunt about it. Like, I don't like nobody telling me how to raise my son.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what I go through on a daily with him. Mm-hmm. You don't know what we do on a daily. You don't know our daily, everyday thing. Like, somebody actually tried to tell me how to dress my son. You know, ain't you gonna tell me, talking about some, I don't feel like your child should be wearing Jordans at an early age. All he's gonna do is mess them up anyway. Mm-hmm. They're his shoes. If he want to mess them up, he's allowed to mess them up.
And it's your child. It's your only child.
And it's my money.
Exactly.
I said, did you put any money on buying those shoes?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. I mean, like, me, I guess me being who I am or whatever, and the mother that I am, I used to be the same way. Because I know she did. I be like, why do these kids have on these shoes and they can't even walk yet? But hey, so each his own. They don't, I know mine, they had walking shoes on. I wasn't buying no expensive shoes.
She was not.
I wasn't buying all this. I let their daddies do it, but me, no, because I got more than one. Mm-mm. Even when I just had one, he got the bare essentials. Like, I wasn't.
But sorry, you know what? By you being that way, you don't understand how much you actually helped me just being like humble in that area, because like I'm that mom. When it came to Zion and Isaiah, they wore nice shoes. You know what I'm saying? But when it came to times where I couldn't afford them, I look at you. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Like Maisha made it do what it do. So we about to take this $100. Y'all gonna find y'all a pair of shoes, both of y'all. And they looking at me like, what kind of shoes we get with what kind of shoes we get with $50 a piece? I don't care. Call budget. Call sale. Clearance. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely helped me out in that area, because like I said, and I think a lot of that for me comes from not getting things as a child. I think when we don't get things as a child. And it's like you did what you do, because you have some parents that don't get things as a child. They don't try to do anything different. They turn out to be a loser just like they damn parents. But then you have some parents just take it too far, and I feel like I was that parent that took it too damn far. You know what I'm saying? Like, two of everything everything. I even celebrate both of their birthdays on the same damn day. You know what I'm saying? If it's his birthday,
Now,
guess
I
what?
did that.
If it's his, you did
I
that's
did that
what's
with
up.
Marquise and Maddie.
Well, I did
That's
Definitely.
what's up. If it's your birthday, you're gonna get something too. So to the point where
Oh,
they
no,
knew.
I didn't do that one.
Yeah. No, I did.
You did.
Yeah,
You
yes.
did.
If it's Zaire's birthday, Isaiah gonna get a gift too. To
Yeah.
the point where as they grew up, they
They
started
expected
realizing that. And they would plot on me. So you know your birthday coming up. Ask mom for a PlayStation 2.
So I get one.
Yes!
No.
Exactly!
Isaiah was always the destroyer.
What?
He was the destroyer.
Girl, bye! Yes. So, what did you learn from your past? Was still your question, right? What was your question?
My question was,
I think we said if you can
Just
change
one?
anything, right? No, we talked about that.
this was questioning your parenting.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Question your parent. Was that yours or
No,
Maisha?
that's Maisha.
But yeah, back to Maisha's question about question your parenting. I think it all determines who it comes from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't know me from a can of paint, don't question my parenting.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're my oldest sister, you're my mother, you know, I gotta listen to that
You gotta listen to
crap
mama.
or whatever. If
Yeah.
you're my best friend, I'm
You're not a
gonna
random
listen to
stranger.
it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna listen to it. But if you that friend and I know your kids ain't hitting on nothing, don't come for me and my kids, okay? Because you worry about what you got going on there. Where they say glass mirror. Like, worry about what you got going over there before you come over here. So I think when it comes to questioning your parenting, it all reflects on who it's coming from. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's how you gonna take it. Because at the end of the day, y'all, it takes a village. It takes a village. I don't care what nobody says. It takes a village. So it's all about, and you know what I'm saying? It's, like I said, it's all about it. Like Mike just said on my post the other day, make him do dishes, sis. I know that's right. And even my sister commented like, they do dishes over here. They mess it up and they do them again.
Okay.
Like, I know
They
that's
get away with
right.
it, yeah.
Exactly. So it's all about who's safe. Because if it was somebody else that I don't damn know from Tom and Paint, like, who the hell's Kiki? Who is this girl telling me to tell my kids do these damn dishes? Like,
I was like, not to go to jail.
So yeah, I'm definitely with that one. So what about you with your own question? How you feel about somebody trying to tell you how to parent your kids?
Yeah.
You gonna go off.
I'll probably just ignore.
I would probably sit in the corner.
I probably just like I would listen, but I'll just be like, yeah, whatever. I'll raise my kids how I raise them.
Why did you say yeah? Whatever.
Because watching, I'm not gonna lie, watching Maisha get out of character is kind of funny to me. So I'll probably sit in the corner, drink my drink, and just watch. Like, you know, just let her say that. Maisha, I'm like, Maisha, you heard what she said to you, Maisha? I'm gonna be the hype woman. Telling you, I'm gonna be the hype woman. Like, Maisha, did you hear her? Did you hear her? Eesh. That's gonna tell you, don't let us get start drinking and stuff. Eesh, did you hear her? You heard what she said to you just
She
now?
said you need to be a better mother.
And then Maisha gonna be thinking, she gonna think first thing, like, she did that what? Like, go get her. So yeah, I ain't shit, y'all. I'm the hype person. I be ready to hype you up. Like, what was that? All right, next question. Kiki, I think that's on you.
Is it on me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Okay. I was like, did your child change you as a person? Like make you a better person?
I like that one.
It made me a better person.
Yes.
I like before I had my son.
Yeah, I like that.
I was off the chain. Like you couldn't tell me nothing. I was bad. I was a spoiled brat already.
Right.
So it just came natural. But it wasn't with just anybody. Like I go in on my uncle because he spoiled me. Like he was the main person who spoiled me. So it's just like once I got pregnant, I realized like I was selfish growing up.
Right.
I was selfish. I wanted everything to myself. Like you couldn't touch my stuff.
It ain't just
But
you no more.
yeah, exactly. Like once I got pregnant, once I had him and realized who he was, and then everything just started coming together, I was like, dang, I got a little person.
Yeah.
And then
it
it's
be like that though.
It's like watching my heart outside my body. Like watching him grow
Yes,
up.
like that's you, that's me.
And then it's like the stuff he do now, it's like it's mirroring me. It's like I was doing this.
Exactly. That's what they do.
Like just like the fighting I was telling you, like I was fighting in school. Like he's doing exactly what I was doing. It's just like, ooh, this is bad. This is bad.
Yeah.
And I would say for anybody who says that it did not change you, they lying.
Yeah.
Unless they just are set on not changing.
Yep.
Because you having a child, because you having somebody actually come out of you, and that don't change you.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm with Maisha. Like I I feel like my first one definitely changed me because growing up, especially as a teenager, I struggled through deep depression, like really deep depression. And I feel like I've always wanted a child to the point where I've never told anyone this, but when my sister got pregnant with my nephew, my first nephew, she was a teen mom. I used to take my nephew because I was so attached to him because he was the only child. He was the first nephew or whatever. He's the first child. I used to take his picture to school and claim him as my own in high school. Like, I've always literally wanted a child. And I think I wanted a child because I wanted someone to love.
Yes.
And I wanted someone to love me back. And I wanted something that couldn't nobody take away from me. Because one thing about me, baby, them kids right there, they're my kids. You know, I'll be quick to point it out. Mine. What? Those my kids. So by me getting pregnant with my first, it definitely changed me because it gave me that sense of feeling needed and wanted. And it's like, I'm a mom. Like, you know, the shit that went down before, it can't go down now.
And
you know what I'm
like,
saying?
It's like your kids gonna love you regardless. Like
Exactly.
Your kids will never be the one
like
to
that
judge you.
exactly like that unconditional love. And it's like now my oldest, he's very nonchalant. He don't wear his emotions on his sleeve, but I know he loves with me. I know he rocks with me the long hard, and he definitely, you know they do. But let's go have some one of these females on this couch. They be ready, okay? Be ready. But
Isaiah already.
They gonna be ready for real, hands down. But nah, my kids definitely changed me. Like I cannot see not having kids. And it's like women out here, and my heart truly go out to a lot of women because I know as a woman, that's the one thing that we want to be able to do. We want to give birth. You know what I'm saying? So being that if you can't, I pray for you. You know what I'm saying? I pray that you can find ways to make that happen because I know that is a tremendous gift, and I wouldn't know what to do if I couldn't bear kids. Like I would be sick. So my heart definitely go out to you, ladies. All right, who's next? What we got next? Is it me?
Yes, you.
What did you learn from your mother to pass on to your children?
What is it, spirit of ride for the child?
I would say that
She used to always say that.
I would say that I did learn to just to show them love, like on a regular, like regardless if however they made me mad, I still would love them regardless. Give them hugs, give them kisses or whatever, no matter how old they get. Like,
and see, that's what you've been good at. Not lack there. You give, like, she's like, Maisha, like, she is. Like, she's always been like, here, I give her a hug. I'm looking like, well, I'll deck you. Bring your ass over here if you want to. Tell me.
Oh, just like last year. Yeah.
Tell me, my kids come and hug me. I'm like, bro, what is going on? Step
no.
away.
They need
but
to
see,
know
that's why
hug
we're
their mother
friends. You know what I'm
whenever
saying? Yeah, I like that. No, Elsa's birthdays. Holidays. Keep your distance, okay? 6 feet. But no, because you are my best friend, stuff like that, it triggers down to me. So when Isaiah comes in the kitchen, he thinks he's about to hug me. I think, well, Maisha hugs her kids. I guess I'll hug her.
No, Marquise came in the kitchen the other day, and he knew he was getting on my nerves.
Okay.
He's like, Mama, can I get a hug? Can I get a No. Can I get a hug? I'm going to keep on messing with you. Come here, dang.
I need to hug my sons tonight. When they get in, I'm going to ask them, can I have a hug? Because that is true, though. And it's like, I'm not nurturing, but I want to say that comes up from my upbringing. My mother is not nurturing.
Yeah.
And a lot of things that you see your parent doing, you kind of trickle. It's hard to break the generational curse. Everybody be quick to say, break the generational curse. Break the curse. Yo, it's hard. It's easier said than done. But my mom is not nurturing, and she raised us to be hard. No feelings. You don't cry. You don't show emotions. So, of course, I built my kids that same way. So, granted, if you one of my kids' girlfriends, watch out. Just say, they damage you good. I'm trying to tell you, they not going to show no emotions. So, what have you learned, Kiki? What have you learned from your mom to pass on to your child? Because you said something about spirit of Ron.
Spoil the child. Yeah, she told me she was just, but that's crazy because my mama told me not to spoil my child, but then she turned around.
And spoil your child.
Because
That was her first grandchild.
because that's not her child, that's her grandchild. They have that right. Now,
So,
on the other
let me tell
hand,
you.
you're the mother, and if she looking at it as you spoil them now, you're going to have a lot to deal with when they get older.
I got a lot to deal with now.
So he's getting older.
He stays with grandma.
So-
Like, where you think he's at right now? He ain't with me. He didn't even want to go with me today.
What? That's what you
Yeah, so just think, he's only 8 right now, so wait till he get in his teens. It's not gonna get no.
It's not you. You know we know.
It's not getting
It's not.
easier.
It's not. It's not.
That's why that's almost like when you said you didn't whip them.
Man, we was like, what?
Oh, shit.
No, I don't beat some of their friends, okay? Some of their friends still walking around the house. I'd be like, yo, get the hell out of my face. I remember I beat your ass a couple years ago. So, yeah, I think from my mom, and granted, like, I feel like people if knew better, they would do better. And I love my mom dearly, but my mom didn't have a great upbringing as well. You know what I'm saying? So I can't expect for my mom to give me something that she didn't have or she wasn't shown or whatever. And my mom tried her best. I'm not gonna take that from her. I love my mom hands down. You say something about her, I'm gonna do something to you. I don't know what I'm gonna do to you, but I'm gonna do something to you. But what I learned from my mother is that keep it a band with your kids. Keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how raw it may be, but you gotta keep it real with these damn kids. Because if you don't keep it real with them, somebody else gonna keep it real with them. And I prefer it to be me to keep it real with you because my mom kept it real with us. And then on top of that is I learned from my mother, and I love you, Mom, but I learned from you is to not show favoritism. And her truth is her truth, and my truth is my truth. Yeah. And when it comes to these kids, there's no favoritism. There is not. And it always been a battle with Zaire and Isaiah. Oh, she loves that one more. No, when it came to my two boys, they're 11 months apart. I treat them equally, okay? Like Maisha said earlier, they have different personalities, but I don't love my sons any freaking different. I just handle them differently, okay?
That's how you supposed
Purely. I got one, I can say 1, 2, and he gonna go about his business. I got another one, I gotta keep saying it, I gotta get in his face, but he gonna go do it or whatever, and it's all about different personalities, but I don't show favoritism. By them being 18 and 19 till this day, and y'all can ask Kiki, if I go to the store and pick something up, I'm gonna pick something up for the other one. I would never come into my house with a gift for one child and not have a gift for another child, period. Like, I don't know what favoritism is, like, but that's the stuff I grew up with. I grew up with favoritism. So I vowed to my kids that they wouldn't grow up with favoritism, so I made sure that they didn't have none of that. And granted, what they gave me, privileged black kids. So
now, with that being said, as far as the favoritism, I used to get that. I used to get a lot of that backlash as far as like from my sister. She'd be like, well, you know that you treat this one like this and this one. I'm like,
I would have never thought. I would have never. Don't you get mad?
I mean, but I didn't think I was doing it. But I think I go harder on one because I know he can do a lot more than what he is showing me he can do. Okay. So I go harder on him. On the other one, I probably just take it a little easier. I don't know why. But like I said, everybody has their own personality. Yeah. So and I treat everybody differently, not trying to show favoritism, but you can't treat one like you treat the other. Because something that works for one is not gonna work for the other one.
Exactly. So, and that's the truth, though. No, but I would have never, like, when it comes to you and your boys, I would have.
I was shocked.
But you'll be so, but I know it do shock you, because people used to tell me I show favoritism towards Isaiah, and I'd be like, what? He get on my nerves the most. Like, I cuss him out I cuss him out every day, but it took somebody to come inside my home to actually live with me to be like, Chanel, I don't know why people think you show Isaiah favoritism. You cuss him out every day. Hello?
That's
like,
how you show
literally. But that's my favorite child, though. He cussed out every day. And I'm harder more on him because I was actually in a relationship with his dad. So I am breaking the generational curse because I know where you can go. So with that being said, you're not going nowhere. So I'm going to always beat him down. Come here, little boy. Like, that's my son. Like, but he's a mama's boy. He gonna tell you right now, he is a mama's boy.
The middle child.
He is a mama's boy. So you do so Chanel if you want to. Like, I'm telling you. What?
That's the Mardi Gras right
there. I'm telling you, like, he is a mama's boy to the fullest. But and like we said earlier today, it goes back to showing them kids them love. And I want to say right now, from us sitting on this couch, I feel like when it comes to our black sons, we show them that love, y'all. Maisha, I watch you with your kids. Like you said, you went to games, you went to work. That's that love I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? My kids woke up to breakfast on the table every damn morning. You know what I'm saying? It starts from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When your kids are 8 years old and you done been popping your booty all night and you can't wake up to make him breakfast and put a damn cereal bowl out and he got to get himself ready for school, wrinkle clothes and stuff because you weren't hanging out last night. Nah, that that ain't cool, because then your child grow up and he wants to what? Kick in doors, disrespect women and stuff because you weren't doing your mom role. Kids are a blessing, you guys. We have to do our part. It starts at home. You know what I'm saying? When people go on Facebook and they're just like, my son ran away from home. If your child runs away from home, he's not happy. Okay? We need to figure out what is the problem.
Yep.
Okay? Stop thinking that we don't have to talk to nobody. Take your kids, get some damn help. Therapist, it is okay.
Therapy works.
It is okay. He can't talk to you. You can't talk to me. Call Maisha. You can't call Maisha. Call Kiki. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm not going to be the easiest person to talk to. But call one of my homegirls. That way they can trickle it down to me. Like, this is how they feeling. Okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? But you guys got to keep that open window. You know what I'm saying? And keep it real with your kids. For real. All right, who got the next card? I got one left.
I think I have. Okay, so I'm not for sure if we already answered this one, but it was what are some of the joys of being a mother?
Oh, we have not. I like that question. I like that question.
What are some of the joys of being a mother?
Oh, everything.
Having a little person, having a little
everything.
person.
A little mimic of you.
Yeah, having somebody, hearing somebody say, mama, like, it make it on your nerves. But it's just like, mama, can you do this? Mama, can you help me with this? Mama, I want this.
Like,
mama, can I go with you? Like,
it's so many things.
I would say just seeing their growth over the years, from them being a baby to being like my oldest will be 20 on the 14th. So like just seeing their growth and like, dang, boy, I did that.
Yes. And that's where you gotta really give yourself a clap on the back. Like you did that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never been in jail. When you, that's what I'm saying. That's what needs to be applauded, when you know you did that. They ain't got no kids. They ain't never been to jail. Like, you did that. And when they said black women can't raise black men, we're doing it.
We're doing it.
I'm definitely doing it.
With the help of God, and that's where it starts. So if you do it with the help of God, you cannot fail, and that's where it starts. Like, for real, like, what? Who gonna do it? I'm gonna do it right now. You know,
it's definitely been a struggle.
It will be though. It will be, but we can say that we're good as moms. Like I said, we done lived in the projects where we done seen moms that's nowhere near me and you. Like I said, I done watch kids come to my house just to get a goddamn snack because his mama was partying all night and the house was a mess and they ain't got no food in the house. So, you know what I'm saying? I was able to put food in the house, work a 40-hour job, go to football games, go to practices. I mean, we did it all. It's all about being a superwoman. So the joy of being a mom is everything that comes along with it. A mini version of you. Like, my kids do so many things like me, it's redundant. I don't tell them. Because I don't want them to be thinking like, oh, I get this from my mommy. I blame everything on their daddy. So,
you can't do that.
I do. That's your daddy doing right there. I do this here.
I
do this here. I take some responsibility in the dark. I do this here now. Like, that's that DeChamp shit right there. I don't do that.
I don't do that.
I don't do that. All right, Kiki, what about you? What are some joys?
Yeah, basically the same thing for y'all. Like, watching them grow. Like, being able to hear a little person say, mommy.
Yes.
Mommy, I want this. Mama, I want this.
Yes. And I'm the type of person that when I shop for my kids, I get excited, which is weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can get money and then I be wanting to shop for my kids. And then as long as they're good and thank you, Mom, I'm happy. Now, granted, I ain't walk out the store with no bags.
Exactly.
They got all the bags.
Everything.
All I'm getting is some dinner afterwards. I got to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? But just being able to see them and just say, thank you, Mom. It's just like, that's the joy. So I like that, Maisha. That was a good question. You got another question or I got the last one?
I think you got the last one.
All right, you guys. I got the last question. We're about to wrap up tonight. The last question I have. What have you learned by raising black young men? What have you learned, ladies? What have you learned?
It is not easy.
It's not.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's definitely worth it in the end. Just to, like I said with the last question, just to see the accomplishments and just to know that you did everything that you were supposed to do. You did everything right. Like that's my prize at the end of the day, right there.
Knowing that you did everything right.
Yep, definitely. And it's just like, by raising them or whatever, you just got to always keep them prepared for what may happen. You always got to keep them ahead. You know what I'm saying? by us raising these black men, you have to make sure they know how to talk, ladies. You know what I'm saying? Like, one thing about me, raising my kids, and I've always been in food management, my kids gotta learn how to talk when they at the speaker box, okay? You cannot pull at the speaker box, yo, let me get another fuel. You know what I'm saying? Talking all right. You gotta learn how to talk at the speaker box or whatever. And then, like I said, by you being black, you already got a target on you.
Yeah.
So with that being said, act like you have some sense. You know what I'm saying? Know how to talk. My kids don't say finna. Finna is what? Finna is not a word, okay?
No.
Finna.
I'm about to.
I'm about to.
Instead of
I'm about to.
I'm finna go here.
I'm about to.
I'm finna be right there. That's some South. That's some Southern stuff.
No, it's about to, okay? My kids know the difference between a restroom and a bathroom, okay? Like, no, you gotta teach them the basic things in life when it comes to raising a black man, because you can get more bees with honey. What they say, you get more flies with honey than what was the other one? It's
more bees with honey.
Yeah, that. And with that being said, if you raise your child and he knows how to speak, he knows how to carry himself, he will get further in life than a child that's out here disrespecting everybody and being crazy. I tell my kids, first of all, have respect for people. You know what I'm saying? It will take you a long way. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. People think yes, ma'am, yes, sir is downgrading. No, it's a sound of a respect. I have so many people coming up to me like, Chanel, your kids are so respectful. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. But I appreciate that. I'm like, what?
Thank you so much.
I'm like, what? And that's how you gotta do it. And that's one thing I learned about raising black men. Number one, teach them that you love them. Because like I said, it starts at home, you guys. It starts at home. Make sure they're secure. Make sure they know that they're loved. Make sure they, like Maisha said, they can come get a hug. Okay? Like, they can come get a hug, they're loved, and they can come talk to you. Okay? Like, it's an open door. Maybe you can come talk to me or whatever. That's where we mess up raising black men. And let them know you get pulled over, hands up. Like, it is what it is. Don't be trying to find no phone or none of that stuff, okay? Okay, prior to you getting pulled over, call me. Call mommy. I'm just saying, these are basic things we have to raise our black men, because by you being black, you already have a target on your shoulder, baby. You're a black man. The world is scared of you. So I want to thank you guys tonight. Ladies, y'all have anything else y'all want to say before we close out?
No, just make sure you subscribe and tell everybody about our channel.
Hey!
Tell a friend to tell your grandma, your
leave a comment.
Leave
a comment. We love to read comments and more different topics.
We can definitely.
Make sure, please drop topics below so we can have something to talk about.
Peace and hair grease, you guys. We appreciate you. So until next time, drinks and conversation, you guys. Talk to you later. Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut off.
It's gonna cut off in a minute.
Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. That's fine.
So you just we're just gonna sit here.
She's back.
Oh, is somebody crying? Okay. We just finished. Hey.
Come on,
here.
Isaiah.
Come here, Zahara. Come here.
Come here.
Watch that camera.
I missed bread because it's a hill.
Come on.
I'm about to kill you.
I'm gonna get you. Where you going? You going the other way? You gonna go the other way?
You definitely
give her some popcorn.
You definitely missed some bread.
Popcorn.
This popcorn.
Give her some. Give her popcorn so she can.
This popcorn stale.
What you picked the bowl up for then?
Give her some popcorn so she can.
You gonna eat it?
This stale popcorn.
Give her a piece.
She don't care. She a child.
Here, child.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Is that one of the shirts I got her?
Probably is. It probably is.
So you were supposed to have the other one.
You need to
Why you put that popcorn over there?
Y'all was eating that stale popcorn?
No,
we wasn't eating it. I think I had like 2 pieces. I was like, oh my God, I couldn't eat no more.
Over the popcorn?
I can't do it.
Yeah, I don't ever eat it. Kiki always eat it. I can't eat it.
If you like